Part 2 of asking AI to provide scenarios and behaviors that both an attractive and an unattractive person perform and how they might be perceived. Because we need to settle this bullshit once and for all. Is it really our horrible personalities, or is it just because the world doesn't accept us because we're not attractive enough, so they find fault in everything we do? Giving constructive criticism. Attractive person offers constructive feedback to a coworker about their performance in a recent project. Perception, seen as insightful, helpful, and supportive. The feedback is appreciated and taken seriously. Unattractive person provides the same constructive feedback. Perception might be viewed as overly critical or nitpicking. The feedback could be resented or dismissed as unnecessary. Same behavior, different perception. So how much does personality really matter? Dressing fashionably for an event. Attractive person arrives at a social event in a stylish and eye-catching outfit. Perception, seen as fashionable, confident, and a trendsetter. Compliments flow freely and their style is admired. Unattractive person wears the same stylish outfit. Perception might be perceived as trying too hard or not pulling off the look. The same outfit could be critiqued or ignored altogether. I remember one time people were, at my last job, I was tired of being overlooked and treated like shit. So I did my best to overcompensate by wearing a nice shirt, wearing some nice pants too. The first thing someone said, it was a bitch who always had something to say about me. Just like, he come in here thinking that it's like a fashion show. Like, why he wearing it? Like, he just trying too hard. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Because if it was someone else, a better looking person, they'd be like, wow, okay, I see you showing out today. Do you see what I mean? How it's not really personality or what you wear or what you do, what you say. It really is that everything about you is perceived through the lens of your appearance. Being quiet in a group setting. Attractive person remains quiet and observant during a group discussion, listening attentively. Perception, seen as thoughtful, mysterious, or deeply engaged. People might seek their opinion or assume they have valuable insights. Unattractive person exhibits the same quiet behavior. Perception could be viewed as shy, socially awkward, or disinterested. Others might ignore them or assume they have nothing to contribute. How odd. People told us that we were coming off as creepy and weird because we were being quiet and standoffish. But a better looking person is seen as thoughtful, insightful, and competent by not doing anything at all besides existing, sitting, respirating, and we're seen as useless, worthless, incapable. Taking time off from mental health. Attractive person requests a few days off of work to focus on mental health and well-being. Perception, seen as responsible, self-aware, and prioritizing self-care. The request is respected and supported. Unattractive person makes the same request. Perception might be viewed as weak, unreliable, or using mental health as an excuse. The request could be met with skepticism. I hope you're starting to realize how bullshit it is and how unfair it is that you could do the same thing as someone else and people make it seem like it's the worst thing in the world. This is what helped me free myself of shame and guilt, because I'm doing the same thing as everyone else. I'm a fucking human being like everyone else, yet I'm seen as like Satan himself. Arg! Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Ironic thing is, even when I was nice, it was seen as inauthentic and overcompensating. Like, bitch, what the fuck do you want from us? Being assertive in a meeting. Attractive person firmly but respectfully asserts their opinions in a meeting, disagreeing with the majority. Perception, viewed as confident, assertive, and a leader. Their opinion is considered seriously, even if it's unpopular. Unattractive person asserts the same opinion. Perception could be seen as confrontational, difficult, or overly aggressive. Their opinion might be dismissed or met with resistance. And when you look at it this way, you start thinking, what can you really do to make people perceive you positively? Hate to say this, but it seems like there's nothing at all, because we can't control how people perceive us. And sadly, how people perceive us is mostly affected by how we look. Making a mistake at work. Attractive person accidentally makes an error in a report and apologizes to the team. Perception, seen as human, accountable, and trustworthy. Unattractive person makes the same mistake. Perception could be viewed as careless, incompetent, or unreliable. Their mistake might be remembered and held against them longer. So, how much does personality and capability really matter when you see this bullshit?